Welcome to SORELstyle, back to campus. I'm Jenn Rogien, Brooklyn-based costume designer of Girls and Orange is the New Black.
I think I may have started my career as a costume designer before I realized I wanted to be a costume designer. I have been involved in theater almost my whole life and started to realize it could be a career when I worked with a professional designer from Broadway who'd come in to guest design one of our undergraduate shows. I'm incredibly fortunate to have not just one successful show, but two shows that I'm a part of. You never know when you're making a first season or when you're making a film whether or not it's going to be a hit. You just hope that you can connect with an audience on some level, and I'm so beyond fortunate to have connected in such an overwhelming way. For me, it always starts with the script. You can't realize a character that you don't know anything about, so I read a script once for general impression, and then I read the script a second time for details. Descriptions of the character, descriptions of their home or environment or office or car, to pick up all of the cues that I can about what that character might be like, and then how I can translate that into the character's look. One thing I feel very strongly about as a designer is that shoes and boots very fundamentally affect the way an actor stands and moves, which affects the way that the character is played on screen. And there are so many times when I'm in the fitting room that we will attempt to evaluate a look and then say, hold on, we need to put the shoe on before we can actually complete this look, because it really does affect the line visually as well as the way that the actor stands and moves in the look. I did grow up in Montana and Idaho. I am a Pacific Northwest girl at heart, so it's funny that I still rely on my SORELs when I'm running around Brooklyn and on set in upstate New York. My whole family had SORELs. That was what we wore to the ski lodge, and we actually had to distinguish our SORELs from each other by writing our names up the back of the boot in Sharpies. I get inspiration from all over, but one of the main sources of inspiration for me is people watching. I am such a voyeur. Watch out if you're walking down the street, because I will probably take note of your look. I have a certain style and a certain way of thinking, and I'm always interested in how other people do it differently in a way that I can capitalize on that or use it or reinterpret it for a character that I may not have met yet.